Hello YouTube, Spade here with a battle against PirateKingVictor. He's a great YouTuber, great battler, so I really recommend you guys to check out his channel. I've been watching all of his battles lately. Anyways, this was an OU match and Mence was still OU when we did this, so don't complain about that. Anyways, I lead off with Pert and he leads off with Loki, his Azelf. And I switch into my Frostlass, he goes for the Taunt, which is the safe play on his part, and I'm choice scuffed, so I just go for the Ice Beam, and it looks to be a 2-hit KO. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, and he switches now, goes into Gyarados, and I just go for the Ice Beam, and I get the Freeze Axe here, which is pretty hilarious. And now I switch, I go into my Raikou, but he toss out the first turn and goes for Taunt, which sucks, cause this is my dual screen Raikou, so Reflect would have been really nice, but now I'm forced to go for the Discharge, and he switches into his Flygon, so I'm kind of forced to switch out again. I go into my Mence, and he goes for the U-turn, of course. I was hoping he would go for the EQ, but he goes for the good play. U-turn, goes into Ape, so he has the Hidden Power Ice, so I go into my Raikou now. And yeah, Hidden Power Ice, and I take quite nicely. And I set up my Reflect now, and he goes for the Fire Blast. I was kinda hoping he would go for the CC, cause Raikou has weaker defense compared to its special defense, but oh well, at least I have my Reflect now. So I go into my Snorlax, he's specially based Ape, so his CC shouldn't be doing too much. And it doesn't do even half, so I go for Stockpile here. I boost my defenses, and he switches now, goes into his Rotom, which I hadn't seen yet, so that sucks. I won't be able to do anything with that guy, so I'm forced to switch out, and I go into my Frosty Pixie to take either Will-O-Wisp or Trick, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, misses. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, so I go for Trick now, but he has a choice of Metagross, of course. So I switch into my Swampert to take the Meteor Mash, and I take it really well, and he gets a useless attack raised. And I just go for the Stealth Rocks on the switch, cause I saw that he has a Gyarados, so Stealth Rocks are going to be really useful against that thing. And they can help against his Azelf and Ape too. So anyways, I switch into my Frosty Pixie thinking he might explode, but he makes another good play, goes for the Psychic, takes down my Azelf, and I go into my Jirachi now, and I didn't notice that the Reflect wore off a turn earlier, so I thought I could take this explosion really well, but I still have enough HP to make a sub, so that's not too bad. And he goes into his Flygon now, and he goes for the EQ cause he wants to be sure that he can break my sub. And I go for Body Slam here, cause Body Slam Paralyze on the Choice Scarf Flygon would be really nice, but I don't get it, which sucks, so I'm forced to switch. But now I know that he's locked into EQ, so I'm safe to go into my Mence. And yeah, he goes for EQ cause he's locked, so he's forced to switch now, and I just go for the Roost cause I need to keep this Mence alive. And yeah, Mence is my best play against his team right now. So I switch into my Swampert in case he goes for the Meteor Mash, but he just explodes straight away, so yeah. Down goes my Swampert, which isn't too bad because I don't really need Swampert at this point. And he goes into Rotom, I just go into my Mence, and this is my last chance to set up here, so that's what I need to do. And I go for Dragon Dance, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but misses. And the good thing is that he hasn't seen my item yet, so I go for another Dragon Dance. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, it hits, but I have a Lumberry. So now I go for the Dragon Claw. And yeah, I should really carry Outrage on this thing, but whatever. It doesn't quite KO, but he goes for the discharge. He doesn't want to risk the miss. So, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't get the para hacks. So I finish him off with another Dragon Claw, and down goes Rotom. He goes into Gyarados now. And I saw the lefties earlier, I saw the taunt, so I'm thinking this is a bulky DD, so I'm not sure if I can KO this thing with one shot, so I go for Roost, and also I wanted to scout if he had the Stone Edge, so, but he doesn't, he goes for Bounce and misses. So now that I have +2 attack, I can surely KO this thing. So I just go for Dragon Claw and I take down the Gyarados. And I guess this is one of the reasons why Mence became Uber. It can pretty much easily, single-handedly sweep entire teams. And down goes the Flygon, cause Mence has +3 speed. And now he's down to his last guy, which is Ape. So I just go for the EQ. And that is the game. So yeah, good game, PirateKingVictor. I really enjoyed this match and I got my final Mence sweep. So today's question of the day would be, what do you think about Mence being Uber, or should it still be OU? Many people say that Mence didn't have solid counters, it only had checks, which is true when you think about it. Mence is capable of running so many different sets, which makes it unpredictable and dangerous. It can use any choice item set. Mix Mence was also really dangerous, the new one and the old classic. Then there's DD sets, probably the reason why it became Uber. There's offensive DD, the especially bulky one, and the physical one, also known as the Fat Mence. It was still quite surprising that Mence became Uber so soon. First Latias, now Mence, but leave your thoughts about Mence. And by the way, Mence is going to be OU for the rest of the time being of my 1K journey, round 1. So please people, DD whore up and get your matches done in time. And Spade is out. Peace.